Hi, I'm Eric Olner. I'm the inventor of a newly patented device called the Impact Beacon. The Impact Beacon is a pocket-sized device that snaps onto the webbing lanyard that connects your harness to your anchor in your fall arrest system, whether you're working at height in any given industry or perhaps hunting at height from a tree stand. The Impact Beacon can also be snapped onto the driver's side seatbelt in any car or truck, or the operator's seatbelt in a forklift, skid steer, or any other moving vehicle that requires a seatbelt. If you suffer from a fall from height that leaves you suspended in your harness or crash your vehicle causing you to impact your seatbelt, the Impact Beacon will automatically cause your cell phone to place calls for help and text message your situation and GPS location to the receiving numbers that you've pre-assigned in your phone's Impact Beacon app. No pressing of buttons or other actions are required, which means even if you're unconscious, the calls and text messages for help are still done. The Impact Beacon is triggered by the action of the impact. It's certainly obvious that an immediate call for help would be a good idea for the person who's just impacted the seatbelt in a vehicle crash. But what about the person who's fallen and is suspended in their harness? The greatest percentage of fall arrest systems utilize a connection point in the upper rear aspect of the harness known as the dorsal ring. Removing oneself from dorsal ring suspension is a physical and gymnastic challenge for most people, and if hanging in space away from any potential foot placements, soft deployable foot loops must also be available. The suspension position itself can cause great distress and great fatigue. The potentially deadly phenomenon known as harness-induced pathology or suspension trauma is well documented and remains a topic of study across the globe. The able-bodied person can, with some effort, stand up in them to relieve leg loop pressure, which does buy some time while waiting for rescue from suspension. But again, able-bodied is the key. Having help on the way sooner than later can absolutely save the life of someone in suspension. The bottom line is, a rescue plan for fall arrest suspension should be in place for anyone working or hunting from height. Across a variety of industries, workers may be exposed to being alone at height from occasionally to a regular basis. Even at sites where a second person or spotter is required, both workers may still remain exposed to environmental hazards that could cause both a fall and for the spotter to be incapacitated. With the Impact Beacon as part of the fall arrest system, the rescue plan can be enacted in just seconds after the fall. This working prototype of the Impact Beacon is currently calibrated to trigger an emergency call at just under 1 kilonewton, or roughly 225 pounds of force. The next generation of the Impact Beacon will have more resistance to triggering as the internal triggering mechanism is adjustable. Today I'll be demonstrating falls using dynamic rope with a ventral ring connection. Different models will be available appropriate for different weight classes. Here we go. Now look at that 4 times. All right, here we go.